What's the deal? What's the deal? We back again with another one. PolitiKan per usual. Interviews going up. Artists, tap the link in the bio. Schedule your interview now. Get that exposure, man. Get to it. So today we have none other than Melody Reyne. We're gonna bring her in right now. What's the deal?
Hey, hi.
And you already know we got the man. Don't play with him, stay with him. That boy Kalifa, man, my co-host. What's the deal, fool?
DBK, you already know what's going on. What's up with the Melody?
Hey, thank you guys for having me today.
No problem. So what's in that cup? A little drink?
This is actually kombucha.
Ah, nah, I can't do it. I'm not gonna be able to do
Have
it.
you ever had it?
I tried it. I,
Uh,
I tried the healthy stuff. It didn't work out for me. I was like,
It's
he
good.
said no
nah.
keto for me.
So Melanie,
Yes.
quick introduction about yourself. So just tell the people who you are and where you're from.
Okay, so I'm Melody Reyne. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm a singer-songwriter and I'm based in Los Angeles.
So how the hell you get out to LA from Indiana?
Well, actually, my mom, she was a traveling nurse. So, I actually spent some time here in high school. And afterwards, I found my way back after moving to Atlanta, and that didn't work out. So then I came back to the West Coast because I have a lot of family in this area.
So the whole Atlanta trip, why didn't that work out? What was up with that? It's supposed to be the Black Mecca.
It was a money thing, so yeah, I just needed that support so I could focus on my art. So that's why I'm back here.
So how did
Indianapolis?
you go ahead?
You said Indianapolis?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Indianapolis. Were you doing music out there as well, or did that come to a part when you hit LA?
I didn't really do music in Indiana. I didn't really start my journey until after I moved away. I moved away after I graduated from high school. So, yeah. I moved to Atlanta first and then that's where I started my music journey. I was there for like 2 years and then that's when I moved back here
Okay.
to LA.
So LA, how are you liking LA and how is the LA music scene treating you?
I actually love it here. The scene is cool. I pretty much create my own opportunities for the most part. So, I enjoy everything that I am a part of.
So that first recording session, how did that go down? Like you said you didn't record in Indiana. So when did you start recording and what was that first recording session like?
Oh, actually, I did. Okay, so yeah, my first session was in Indiana, and it was in someone's closet, somebody's home studio, and it was cool. I don't remember much about it other than I did finish the song, and I really liked the result of just being able to record something and listen to it. So it just made me want to keep doing it and keep writing songs.
Do you remember the name of that song?
Um, I think it was called Faded.
Did you drop that song like on YouTube, SoundCloud, anything?
Yeah, it's on. It was on SoundCloud. I don't know if it's still on SoundCloud. It probably isn't, but yeah, I dropped it on SoundCloud. That was my first ever like release and song.
That's dope.
What
Yeah.
people don't know is I made one song before. I was
What was
auto
it
tune
called?
singing and it was
Oh,
called These Nasty Hoes.
oh my god.
I was like, these nasty hoes, oh, these nasty
Oh,
hoes. And I was singing about the hoes. It was crazy.
might have been a vibe.
I know. I wish I could find that song now. That was the only song I ever
I'm
recorded.
gonna look that up for you. I'm gonna go look that.
So, as far as your musical background, does anyone else in your family sing, or is it just like you the trailblazer?
Yes, my grandmother on my dad's side, she actually was a singer. She was like in a group and she actually was on the radio. I can't nobody remembers what her group name was, which is unfortunate because I wanted to like look it up and like hear her sing. I never got to meet her, but she was a singer. And then also my grandma on my mom's side, she played piano, so she played instruments So yeah, a little bit.
That's cool, dude. Does your do you have any of those like records, like those old records of your family members that sing or anything? Or
No, I'm
go
trying
back?
to get them. I'm waiting for my dad. He said he was gonna like talk to, I guess he's a lawyer and he did some work for one of her old group mates, and he never got back to me about what the name was, but I really want to know. So I hope I get it so I can actually listen to her. I never heard her sing before, so it'd be pretty cool. They were like the Supremes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I ask that because a lot of people that are singers, they come from a background of singers in their family, and it's kind of
Mhm.
a trait that's passed down from generation to generation. So
Yeah.
usually singers got singers in their family. So did you start in like church or something? Did you start in a choir? What was like your first intro to singing?
Yeah, I did sing in a choir. I actually was raised. My first school was like a church school, so we had to sing and stuff like that. But really, I've been singing forever. Like my mom said, like when I was 10 months, I was like singing. She calls me Songbird. So even before that, I just always enjoyed it. It's like very soothing for me. I sing when I'm happy. Um, yeah, I just love to sing.
You know what? I believe that because my daughter has been like dancing and singing since she can walk. She been able to walk since she was about 9 or 10 months. So
Yeah.
she's been able to like do melodies and stuff like that. And when my girl was pregnant with her, I used to actually put the headphones on my girl's belly,
Oh wow.
play some of my music, not all of my music, but I used to play her Mozart and stuff like that. So
Wow.
my sister's like she's really into like music and stuff. Like she wants to be an actor. She's very smart. So that's dope, Melody.
That's cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So can you describe your sound to the people for those that haven't heard you?
My sound is always changing, but right now I'm like in a 80s pop funk type of vibe from my last project that I put out, which is called Be My Lover. You guys can stream it on all platforms, and you can also support me by getting some Be My Lover merch. These are my bracelets. I also have keychains. But yeah, that's my sound right now, like pop, dance, R&B, like influence, obviously. Yeah, that's my sound.
So the '80s funk music, like Bootsy Collins, that's what you referring to, like.
No, or like even just dancing like pop. Like I think of like Janet Jackson. So my leading single "Be My Lover," that song is actually inspired by Janet Jackson's Pleasure Principle. So I'm like into like that dance, fun kind of vibe. But then also I like older groups too, like even the 70s a little bit. Like I just find a lot of inspiration in those time eras because that's when they had like a lot of live bands, and I just feel like those songs it just makes you move, it makes you dance, it makes you just feel good. So um, I really like those songs. That time period is special.
So growing up from Indiana, and I know Michael Jackson's from Indiana, right?
Yeah,
So growing up in Indiana, who inspired you to like, from that era, in the '80s funk pop, like who did your I could say that your parents probably listened to a lot of that stuff, right?
yeah.
So who was like your most like who caught your ear where you was like, wow, like I want to sound like her or I want to sound like them?
Honestly, just in general, not even just from Indiana, I liked Brandy, Monica, Ashanti, Janet Jackson, TLC, Brandy, Solange, Beyonce, Destiny's Child, pretty much all of the black women who were making music in the 90s and a little bit for like the 80s, because I just kind of have gotten more into like the 80s 70s sound as of recently, but more like 90s influence. when I was growing up.
So do
Well,
you have like a team behind you? Is it a label situation? What's the situation as far as you, or is it just you? Are you solo, independent?
So I'm still independent, but I mean, I do have like certain people that I use um to do certain things, like, so I would say I'm not doing everything alone. I like to collaborate. And usually when I find a collaborator that I like, I will continue to work with them. So I feel like I do have like somewhat of a team, but I'm not signed yet.
So is that the goal? You
I'm
know you
open.
out here. You know
I'm
you out
open.
here in LA.
Yeah, I am open to it. I would definitely go that way if a great situation came about. But then I'm also open to just like building my own platform and my own audience on my own, because really, as long as I can sell my own tickets, like that's all I care about. I just want to be able to do what I care about, what I love, and like be able to sustain myself, and then obviously the people that I work with. So that's the most important to me.
Okay, so now that you out here in LA, man, do you be outside? Do you be on these red carpets? Do you be at these events? What's the deal with that?
So
Uh,
I just recently just started performing again because I wanted to come out in a different way. I actually built a band, and together we are the Earth Tones. We just made our name today, so now I can shout us out. So we the Earth Tones, and those are my band. And I'm just looking for opportunities where I can actually like show up with my band, which takes money. So I'm very selective, or I will like help curate events in which I can make money so that I can perform. But honestly, I don't really go out of my way to be at all the events. I'm not gonna really lie about that. I'm more focused on just building with what I have, even on the internet. Like the clip that you guys are playing with me with the band, like that was my first attempt at doing like a live performance for my YouTube channel. So I
mhm.
just want to kind of build like a general awareness and also build content so that I can get the gigs that I actually want, which are the ones that pay. So
Uh, I think that DBK can kind of enlighten you on the significance of being outside. We are outside with intention though. We ain't outside for
right.
fun. And
No,
that's
for real.
that's the difference. We everywhere. You might see us anywhere in the day of the life, but we ain't there. We're there intentionally. So DBK just kind of hipper to the reason why media is necessary.
well, man, a lot of people don't be knowledgeable about it. The media content and how artists need to find synergy within each other because we both need each other. Even though media has outlets, they have sports, they have dance, entertainment, movies, the news, breaking news, entertainment, music. So the music part of the artist, that's what they need. So I say a lot of people need to go out there, like what you said. You're trying to build awareness, just like what you said. You
Hmm.
have to build in-person relationships with these people too, and see what type of synergy they can bring to your brand. And sometimes I'm gonna keep it real with you with media and even being an artist. Sometimes I pay for slots. I mess with people that water my grass and I water their grass. You feel me? I have my media team come out and we cover the media and they'll give me a performance slot or whatever the case may be. But we're building a foundation with these people and showing them. So articles, blogs, write-ups, photographies. Get outside, Melody. I'm telling you, get outside and find these people. You feel me? Don't sit around and think nobody is gonna come to you. Even though we all want to find our own path in our own line, our own lane, it's necessary to have a team just because you might not be knowledgeable or you might not know this person and this person might be connected to that person that can actually get you to shows that's actually paying artists like yourself. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
So
mean, yeah, I do. I hear what y'all saying. It's not like I never go anywhere, but I am a lot more selective. So if I feel that I could go out more, but I'm more so it takes a lot of energy to keep creating the kind of things that I do, especially even with the band and stuff, there has to be money. So my main focus is usually like keeping money coming in, practicing, getting better so that I could be prepared when those opportunities do come. Because it's just a balance. Like since I'm only one person, I can't be everywhere. If I feel like there's something that calls me that I feel like I should go to, or I feel like it would be good for me to go to, then I will go. But you're right. I could do more though. I could.
And you
We
know, we
we
don't, my,
we
go ahead.
we we're not just talking about like on a regular Saturday just pulling up to the random shit.
Yeah,
But
no, no, never that.
but when it's like Rolling Loud weekend, there's
Mm,
so many execs, there's so many people in the industry that are outside that they're not on the internet and they're
they're
not
right.
canvassing for artists. And if you don't bump into them or make an impression in person, you're not never gonna get these type of people, on their radar. So th-
That's a
when
good
it's
point.
Grammy weekend, when it's BET weekend, these are essential weekends for artists. There's artists from all over the country flying to be in LA and you're based here.
Yeah,
So, I just we just want you to utilize your resources, especially when you're in LA, because a
hmm,
lot of people move over here for stuff that you just have sitting in your backyard that you're not
available.
necessarily utilizing.
Yeah, no, you're 1,000% right. Like 1,000%. Like I definitely could go to more like concerts and stuff, and that's my goal. It is my goal to do that more because you're right. You can just meet anybody just being in those spaces. And sometimes I think I do take for granted the fact that I live in LA because it's just like, okay, it's Grammy weekend. But I will definitely take your advice on
And
that.
it's just building like I said, in-person relationships and your value. You see what I'm saying? Like, so this is what we did. We've been building our value for about 2-3 years, and he probably been doing this way longer than me. You know what I'm saying? So 3-4 years we've been hitting these events, going hard, like nigga, getting everybody interviews, doing shows, getting me on showcasings, like going hard. You feel me? Making flyers, hosting stuff, hosting these red carpet events, doing celebrity photo shoots, things like
Hmm.
that. And now we got the platform where we can bring artists. Artists want to be on this platform.
Yeah,
They seen us outside. We built our value. So that's what you want to do as an artist. You want to get out there, show people, even if it's for free. Show people your work ethic and what you do for real, for real. Where Melody Reyne is really coming with. You show them for free sometimes, and
yeah,
somebody will throw you the bag.
yeah.
I'm telling
Because you never know who's gonna be watching. So
you, exactly.
Mhm.
you're right. You're right. No arguments here.
So one thing we want to touch on, man, the current state of R&B. I
Oh,
mean, R&B is kind of a dead genre. A lot of people
oh
are shying away
no.
from it. People don't really think that R&B really exists because they don't really speak on love. So, what do
No,
you think
no.
about the current state of R&B? And if
Mm.
I
so,
think it's
tell
thriving.
tell the
It's
people some of these artists that they need to listen to if they think that it's dying.
Yeah, absolutely. So R&B is not dead; it's thriving. There's so many artists out here who are doing their thing. Some of my favorites are Victoria Monet, Lucky Day, Kehlani, her. I really could go on and on. There's so many people out here doing good R&B. Money Long, I love Money Long. Um, I think it's just like if you actually like that kind of music, then you know about it, like and you'll be able to find it. It's maybe not as like mainstream popular as it once was, but it's definitely not dying. There's so many people who are like just killing it in the R&B space right now. So yeah. So definitely check out those people if you haven't listened to them before. Definitely Money Long and Victoria Monet. Great, great, great artists.
So, last question before we get to your recent video. What is next for Melody Reyne in 2023?
What's next for me is more shows. So me and my band, Earth Tones, We rehearsing, and I'm just preparing us for any opportunities that come about that we can just share what we're doing. Also, I have a short film that I'm working on for my songs Euphoria and So Good. So we actually are going to be doing our first table read for the script that I wrote on Friday. So that's in the works. So those are my main two things that I'm really focused on, just like putting my all into building this band and getting us opportunities in which we can share what we do and get more paid gigs, get more out there, and just staying creative, and staying enjoying the process. That's what's next for me.
That's
For
what's up.
sure. For sure. I like that answer. So right now, you just said you dropped your latest project, Be My Lover.
Yes.
And this is the music video for the single, Be My Lover.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check you out.
Uh-oh.
You hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, who shot this? Who's the cameraman? Shout him out.
PB, visuals by PB.
So what was the concept behind the shoot?
So, I knew I wanted to keep it simple, and it was all going to be about like the fashion, the songs, the look. Yeah, simple. But
So is
quality.
was it a stylist involved in this? Did somebody style you, or is this all you?
So I style myself, but some of the pieces that I'm wearing were custom made by Viola. She has a brand called The One and Only. So the pieces that I'm wearing, I'll show you. The first
Shout
color,
out to TP.
that
Oh,
one was huh?
shout out to TP.
Oh shit, you're breaking up. Also, the skirt, that's custom made. She also made me some other pieces, but all of them are not in the video.
So was this shot like at an Infinity Wall? What compound was this shot at?
So this was at Concrete Studio. Shout out to Concrete. Um, it's like a, what is it called, a signature wall?
Yes, an Infinity Wall. So it was an all white Infinity Wall. Nice,
Yeah,
clean.
yeah. And PP, she did a really great job. Like she did a great job with the lighting, so that it was easy to like make the video look so clean and high quality the way it does.
Uh-huh. Look like you having fun out there. I see you.
Yes, and it was supposed to be like a lookbook. So it's all about the look. And then I like how there's like the different people, different people with the different costumes, outfits. So it's just supposed to be creative.
And it's only you in the video, nobody else. Focus on me,
Yes,
huh?
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
smart.
Because Be My Lover is not just about like, oh, somebody else. It's about being your own lover, loving yourself. So that was kind of intentional. It wasn't about anybody else. It's
And you
like
said who shot that?
visuals by PB.
PB. Okay, I thought you said TP Visions.
Oh no.
For sure. Visuals by
Yes, sir.
PB.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Lord, that's dope. That
All
was nice.
right. And now it's time for these 10 rapid fire questions. So let's get to it, DBK.
Y'all already know the winning team, DBK, the rock star, here to ask. These are 10 rapid fire questions that I think the fans will like to know about you, Melody. So listen up. Let's go. What inspired the name for your EP, Be My Lover?
Um, well, the song "Be My Lover" was like my favorite track that I had created for the project at the time. So, I couldn't come up with a title, but then like just going through each of the songs, like the common denominator for me was like love in some sort of way. So, that's how it came about. I was just like, I'm just gonna rock with "Be My Lover" as the title.
Okay, that's dope. Question number 2. What is the ultimate goal you want to accomplish this year?
My ultimate goal is to get have steady gigs, paid steady gigs, so that I can expand what I'm doing on stage. Like really being able to show up and perform at my highest level. Because even though I have my band now, what I really would like to do is to perform with my band and my dancers and just show up as big as I can and like and get paid for it. That's really my main goal.
Okay, that's dope. That's a good goal, because we already do this because we love it
Yeah.
from the heart, but it's a plus to, get paid for what you love to do. You feel me? So
Yeah, and it's necessary. It's necessary because you can only do so much.
yes,
Like when you're not getting paid for things and it drains you. So I had given up. I said I was giving up like a couple years ago? I think it was right before the pandemic. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore because it's just like so draining. Well, it was so draining trying to like do the things that I wanted to do and not getting paid and all that different stuff. I ended up finding ways to make it work for myself so that I can do more of what I want to do. But it's necessary. It's necessary. And if you really want to expand, money needs to be there. It's necessary.
yep, got to invest in yourself. All
Yeah.
right, so let's go to question number 3. Now, y'all know everybody buying all these blue checks and stuff. I wanted to know, how do you feel about the blue check subscriptions, and will you be buying one?
So I actually looked it up on YouTube and I think that if you're a creator, it could be worth it to buy a blue check because you're supposed to get more exposure on the timeline and more priority. Kind of like how on Twitter, they have like their subscription, Twitter Blue, where you get more exposure on your tweets. And it's like small stuff, but I think that it could be worth it on Instagram because we're putting out content for people to view it and to consume it. So if you could get past the whole like, oh, I have to buy a blue check thing and just use it as a tool while it's available, because who knows if it's going to continue. I think if you have it, you should do it. It's just like another investment.
That's a good answer. Well, I appreciate that answer.
Yeah.
Number 4. What inspires you to make the music that you make? Love, R&B. What inspires you to actually be in that genre?
What inspires me is always life. Um, just whatever I feel like I'm going through, whatever I want to express, is what motivates my music. It's really always just like a reflection of who I am and the things that I care about and the things I'm going through at the time. So if I'm really like focused on learning about love and like my relationships and I want to like talk about it, or even if I just want to manifest something, sometimes I'll make a song that doesn't really reflect my life, but maybe it reflects what I want out of life. So like when I'm performing it or when I'm listening to it, it just it encourages me. So yeah.
That's dope. Dope. Question number 5. Melody Reyne. Is that your real name? If not, if it's your artist name, how did you come up with that one?
Um so no, it's not my real name. My real name is Tatiana. Um I came up with that name like a long time ago and it means song queen. So I really like just enjoy making music. I love writing songs. That's like my other favorite part of the process besides actually performing it. So I'm big into just like symbolism and just like words and what they mean. So words of affirmation. So that's where I got Melody Rain.
Okay, that's cool. And you said it means song queen?
Yeah, so melody means song, or it's like music, and then rain means like queen. So put it together, Melody Rain.
That's dope. I like that. I like that. That's hard.
Thank
All
you.
right. Y'all might want to name y'all daughters that.
Yeah.
You dig? But question number 6, and I know you answered this earlier during our interview, but we would like to get more details on that. Who is the Earth Tones band?
Who is the Earth Tones band? Okay, so I have Lorena. She's like one of my background vocalists. We have B Smooth on the keys. We have Jeff on the drums. We have Daniel on the bass, and then we have Kylon on the guitar. And together we form the Earth Tone band.
That's dope. I like the way you shouted out your whole squad, man. I
Yes.
fuck with people like that. You dig what I'm saying? Real genuine people that love their team. You feel me? And
Yes.
y'all outside together. So that's
Yes.
y'all better stick with Melody Reyne, man. She out here shouting y'all out and giving y'all this exposure. You dig? Earth Tones, the Earth Tone band. You dig?
Yes. Yes.
Go crazy. I'm gonna be looking. I'm into that alternative rock shit too. So I'm gonna be
Okay.
looking to hear some of y'all stuff that y'all got popping.
Yes.
All right, for sure. Question number 7. Can you give some young ladies that might be in your genre or inspired by you some advice that's coming up in this game?
I would always say my best advice is to enjoy the process. Find ways to enjoy the process. Enjoy where you are right now. I feel like I spent so much time in the beginning, like wanting to be somewhere else in my career, wishing that I had more fans or wishing that more people supported me. And it's really being able to look back right now, every single thing that I went through and every part of my journey, every year that I spent doing this was all necessary for me to learn who I am as an artist, what kind of sound I want. And if you really want to make it far, you have to enjoy where you are because there's no guarantees about when and where anything is going to happen. So do it for you. Do it because you love it and appreciate where you are because that gratitude just brings more opportunities and it keeps it fun. When you try to do too much of like wishing that you were here and there, it sucks all of the fun out of it and it makes you want to give up sometimes. So that's my advice.
That's awesome. This shit does get discouraged, y'all. So make sure that y'all passionate and like she said, man, love this shit. Have fun. Go crazy. That's what I do, man. You already know. DBK. That's what I love doing that on camera. I don't even care what people think about me. But let's go on. Let's go on. Question number 8, y'all. What's a major project Melody Reyne fans should be on the lookout for?
Okay, so if you haven't already, definitely listen to my EP that I just put out. But I would say be on the lookout for my next visual project, my short film. Part 1 is called Loveless. So we're gonna be starting to film this month. So be on the lookout for that. Probably late May. That's gonna be really great.
For sure. And you said it's called Loveless?
Yes, so the first part of the short film is going to be called Loveless. And basically, it's going to take the viewers on a journey from starting from a place where you don't feel the love, you're feeling loveless, to a part where you're excited about it, positive about it. And yeah, it's just a whole storyline.
Hey, that's hard because I got a music video that I shot about. I think I don't even know. It's been years, but it's really old. It's called Heartless, but it's like on that same type of shit. That's crazy. Dope. Make sure y'all go check out that visual that's gonna be coming real soon, y'all. Loveless, Melody Reyne coming to a motherfucking platform near you.
Period.
So tap in. Question number what I'm on 9. Yeah, question number 9, y'all. Y'all ready? Out of 3 artists, Melody, who are you most likely to collab with? Beyonce, LMA, or Mary J. Blige?
Beyonce easily.
Easily, huh?
Everybody love Beyonce.
She just got $45 million in
Exactly.
Dubai. The hell?
Exactly.
They just be paying her, bro. You get a Beyonce feature, you're famous.
Exactly. I get a Beyonce feature. I could get a feature with everybody else. So
Over.
Beyonce. Yeah.
Good choice. Good choice. All right, for sure. Last question, but not least, y'all. Number 10. Give us one word that describes yourself.
Um. One word that describes me. I know the word, but I'm trying to get the tense right. I'm just gonna say perseverance. I'm someone who can persevere, or consistency. Those are the words I would pick for myself.
Okay, for sure. Dope. Well, that's it, y'all. Hitting hot, right for fire questions. The winning team. You already know what's going on. DBK.
Mm, already. So, Melanie, one time before we get up out of here, give a shout out to anybody you want to give a shout out to, and let everybody know where they can find your latest project and find you on the internet.
Okay, perfect. So I want to give a shout out to myself. I want to give a Earth
Yeah.
Tones, the band. I want to give a shout out to PB for that visual. And you guys can find me on the internet everywhere at Melody Reyne. That's MELODYREYNE. That's on YouTube. That's on Twitter, Instagram. And then also I want to shout out my Patreon. I just started a Patreon. So if you happen to find this and then you enjoy my music, you enjoy the projects and stuff that I make, you can support me monetarily monthly, starting as low as $3, and get exclusive content on my Patreon. Everything is linked in my bio on Instagram and Twitter.
For
Yes.
sure, for sure. So this is another episode of PolitiKan Per Usual. It's Dank Siinatra. You already know that boy Kalifa. Don't play with him, stay with him. We
DBK.
have Melody Reyne. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You can listen to all our audio on PolitiKan Radio. Check out PolitiKan Broadcasting YouTube channel and Twitch for all of our interviews. And like I like to say every time, they put you in the cage with a lion. Just because you don't try to eat the lion, don't mean the lion ain't gonna try to eat you, man. PolitiKan Per Usual.